Hi friends. Welcome. I'm going to give you guys a moment to pop on here. Welcome. I'm going to talk a little bit today on truth because relationships are a big deal right now, and you guys are crashing and burning. Well, you guys, all of us are crashing and burning right now. And the reason for this is because we have avoided discussions, right? You have avoided discussions on some crucial, important values that no one wants to talk about. And I have shared on Truth Tribe, I have talked about it on Truth Tribe, that we are pulling away from relationships that aren't healthy, right? We are pulling away from relationships that are draining us. We are pulling away from relationships that aren't supporting us. Yet, you're not finding the relationships that you want in return, in the alternative. And the reason this is happening is because let me reset here. Here's the thing. Most of you on this call, right, have one way or another. You're setting career goals, you're setting fitness goals, you set nutrition goals, travel goals. I mean, you lay out that travel, you lay out that trip, you make it the best experience you've ever had with so much goal and so much intention behind it. And you make them all non-negotiable. You set the plan, right? You set out a plan to, let's just say you're going to go to the Maldives, Italy. You plan 6 months in advance. You make the reservations. You research the best destinations. You plan so intently on what you're going to do to make that trip amazing. You plan your health, how you're going to eat, how you're going to schedule it, what you're going to buy, what you're allowed to buy, what you're not going to eat. You plan so much discussion and investment and time around these things that externally are going to make you feel better. But when you're offered tools, okay, you're offered tools and suggestions on setting relationship goals and vision, right? You all act stupid. You all act so stupid, like you don't know what to do. And my answer is, I'm calling bullshit. You are lying to yourself. It's like you have no clue what to do, yet you have no problem making a diet and a fitness regimen and a travel trip that's to an amazing place. And you have this amazing trip, right? So it's mind-blowing to me how we're all lying to ourselves and acting like, my relationship sucks. No, it doesn't. You suck because you aren't putting a plan down and you aren't planning with your partner. You aren't planning yourself how to be a better partner in a better relationship. All the success in the world, my friends, listen to me, externally, in your career, in your health, in your wealth, in your friendships, in your traveling, all the success in the world won't give you the high that connecting with your intimacy and your growth will give you, right? So you can go on my website. I have a relationship toolbox, 12 steps just to get you to plan how to be more invested in your relationship. Simple, easy, online, 20 minutes a day, 20 minutes a week, 20 minutes a month. Not doing it. I mean, if you can't even invest in that, get a damn napkin out and make a plan. Write a plan on a napkin. You know, if you want to understand how to get better in your relationships, right? If you want to truly be a fulfilling life for yourself, grow your emotional confidence. Okay? Because all the rest in your reality, when you're emotionally confident, will grow tenfold. all those plans, all those structures, all that, the investment in your vision will grow tenfold if you can look at that. I've been listening to clients lately, and clients who are online, and I've been dating for a long time, and I've really struggled with trying to find the partner and the relationship of my life. And I'm like, but they're like, oh, I keep attracting these, weird people, and oh, online dating is so difficult. And I'm talking from marriage to dating. And I'm like, but you're not invested in that dating. And I've asked them to send me their bios, and I'm dying laughing. We both start laughing together when they're telling me this is what I want, but this is what I'm telling them I'm looking for. Completely different. The bio says something that it's like we're tiptoeing around the fucking truth. You're not speaking the truth to your partner when you get in an argument with them. It's not about the dishes. It's not about sex. It's not about their career, how many hours they work. It's that you're not talking about the truth of why you're not having sex, of why you're not spending time together, of why when you are together, you're talking about total bullshit and planning and organizing, and you didn't do the dishes, and you didn't, fix the crack in the stucco or whatever the hell you didn't do. That's not why you're frustrated. You're frustrated because you're not talking about the truth of why those things aren't happening. You yourself aren't telling them, I'm scared. I have issues with, my self-confidence. I'm afraid you won't like me. I'm afraid you'll judge me. I'm afraid, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to communicate well. I call bullshit. You are lying to yourself. Because when you do want to talk about your career or your trip to Italy or the trip to Maldives or your fitness regimen that you've changed or this new diet you're on, everybody just talks at length, ad nauseum about their new diet. I don't give a shit what you're eating. I want to know why you're not connecting to your relationships. What do you need to tell the truth and say, this is what I'm afraid to tell you? That's the truth. That's the truth that will take your relationship to the next level. Why are you afraid to tell them the truth about why you're afraid to talk about that thing? You want to free yourself and get more connected and more intimate and more growth in your life? That's the truth. And everybody is walking around acting like they have no idea, with all these books and all this information and all these courses and all this shit. Write down on a napkin your plan to raise your emotional connection with your partner or the people you love in your life. It might be with your kids. My plan is every day at 7 o'clock, I'm going to FaceTime them and tell them just how much I love them and how proud I am. Not to criticize them and you didn't get a job and you didn't pay that bill, and all they hear from you is they're not enough. Make a plan to make a connection with your partner and tell them why you're struggling with it or why you didn't do it, or, I want to get better at this and I'm going to do this. Mom, why are you calling me so much? Because I probably didn't do it enough before and now I'm doing it more. You are not planning your relationship vision. So you want to make a relationship vision, a marriage vision, go to the relationship toolbox on my website, ideserveitnow.com. Buy the video, buy the program, buy my digital course. If you really want some steps. If you don't care about the steps, write a damn plan on a napkin and tell your spouse, tell your friends, tell your relationships, tell your children what you're going to start doing to enhance and grow your relationship from this point forward. And watch how your truth completely blows everything out of the water. And you will feel so much more confident in who you are. So again, you don't need to lie. You don't need to fake it. You don't need to say it's because of all this other shit. You're not telling the truth. You're not speaking truth in your relationships, and when you do, it's a whole different ball game. Watch your intimacy, your connection, your communication explode when you start talking about the real things and not the sugar-coated bullshit. I love you all. We're going to talk more about this because relationship stuff is just at an all-time high right now. It's going to be Mercury retrograde next week. So I will see you on Monday for Truth Tribe. If you're not signed up, go to the link in bio. And it's free. Tap in, register yourself, and I will see you on Monday for Truth Tribe. You guys have a great weekend. I love you. Brightest blessings.